Hey there, welcome to your guided meditation for the full moon in Libra on Friday, April 19th, 2019. I'm Shauna with Neo-Feminine Astrology, and I'm excited to share this full moon with you. So this moon is ruled by the planet Venus, because the full moon is in the sign of Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. And what's really interesting with this moon, this full moon, is that it's the second full moon that we've had in Libra recently. So sometimes that happens. Typically the full moons and the new moons, they will go in order of the zodiac, but every once in a while we get a double. We get 2 for 1. So we had the full moon at 0 degrees Libra at the end of March 20th, and then this full moon is at the end of the sign at 29 degrees of Libra. And so that's important. It's always important to pay attention when there are repeating themes, repeating symbols. And another piece of this that's really interesting is that we have this Venus-Mars type of quality decoded into this lunar cycle and into this lunation. So there's a lot of energy around values, attraction, even finances possibly, but like the core of that is values, what it is that you are attracted to, what it is that you value in yourself and in the world. These are all Venus themes, full moon in Libra. And Venus at this point is at the late degrees of Pisces. And so it's going to hop from Pisces into Aries, which is the sign of Mars. And we're still within the lunar cycle of Aries, which is ruled by Mars. So we had our new moon in Aries on April 5th. And so we're still within that lunar cycle. And I think it's important to remember, I spoke about this in my YouTube video recently when I was talking about the houses. It's important to remember or to put things into context of the whole. And so I promise we'll start meditating in a second, but I want that to be the focus of this meditation, is dropping into not just this moment, but what is the context of this moment? The things that you are feeling and experiencing in your life, what is the context of all of that? How does that fit in to your month? How does that fit into your year? How does that fit into your life? Because that's important. And it can be very easy to be moment to moment. And of course, we should be moment to moment. But it can also be very revealing. And I find sometimes soothing and clarifying to pull back and to look at the whole. So enough about that. When you feel ready, if you haven't already, find yourself in a comfortable place. Close your eyes. And relax your body. And so as I'm speaking, my words are going to allow you to relax as much as possible and as much as it is safe for you to do so in your current environment. So your body starts to relax little bit by little bit, working from your toes to your ankles, to your calves. You can even imagine that your knees, all the little fine muscles and tissue around your kneecaps and the back of your knees softening and relaxing. Your thighs are relaxing. Relax the muscles in your glutes and your hips. Relax your belly. And sometimes it's very natural to unconsciously hold tension in the body. And so we can work with that to sort of like give the internal organs a bit of a shake. So I want you to pull in your belly muscles and even your low belly like you're doing a Kegel. Pull everything in. Take a deep breath in. And then relax. We're going to do that with the breath a few more times. So inhale, pull your belly in. Pull your perineum in. Exhale and release those muscles. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, release. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, release. And if you feel a lot of tension with your shoulders as you're doing this with me, you can even scrunch your shoulders when you inhale, scrunch your eyes closed. And then each time that you exhale, everything is relaxing. So as we're doing this, we're working with that Aries lunation cycle. We're pulling in a boundary, creating strength, ever so subtle, but intentional, and then relaxing into that full moon Libran energy. Good. The last time that you exhale, let that go. Bring your focus up to your heart. Chest is relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. And even your arms, palms, and fingers are relaxed. There's no need to do anything at this exact moment. Relax your jaw and your eyes. Good. And then while you're here, imagine yourself, keep your eyes closed, but in your imagination, imagine that you could see yourself in the place that you're in right now. So you can see the room, all of the colors and textures, the lighting, and any details that you remember, or maybe you're outside. And then you can also see yourself. It's almost as if you're looking down at yourself. And you can see the way your hair is, and your clothes, and even the expression on your face. Good. And as you're looking at yourself, notice what qualities or emotional tone you observe in yourself here. If you were to describe the feeling that you see when you look at yourself, what is that feeling? What is this person in front of you experiencing? And maybe that sounds a little too abstract. You can just make it up. But like, what's the emotion? What are the traits even? Good. And then as you're looking down on yourself, I want you to imagine that across from you in this space is an animal. And this animal symbolizes qualities within yourself. that maybe you're aware of, maybe you're not aware of, but this animal is a symbol for this point in time in your life. And an animal may instinctively come to your mind. If nothing jumps out at you, you can just make something up. Just make up your favorite animal or something that sounds pleasant to you. And then imagine that this animal is sitting across from you as you're peering down at yourself in this room. And imagine as many details about this animal as possible. Like, what's it doing? What are its actions? Is it active, energetic? Is it more passive? Is it quiet? Is it making any sounds? And what types of behaviors does this animal have? Is it a carnivore? Is it a vegetarian? Is it a hunter? Is it a scavenger? Does it fish, swim? And then imagine that this animal moves towards you. And if it feels comfortable, the animal approaches you in your imagination and crawls into your lap. And this act is an act of integration with an unknown part of you, or a known part maybe, but like this animal part of you, something that cannot be expressed through words and socialization, is being drawn into your being. And as this animal joins you, notice what feelings come up, feelings of joy and delight, or maybe sadness or uncertainty. Just notice what it is that you're feeling. Take a deep breath in and out. Let the imagery go. Give yourself a big hug. Take another deep breath in. And out. One more inhale. And out. Wonderful. Thank you so much for doing this meditation with me. I am wishing you a wonderful full moon. And if you like this, listen to it as many times as you like. Sometimes it can be helpful to repeat these around the days of the full moon. And if you like it, share it with a friend who you think would appreciate it as well. So thank you so much for being here. Special thank you to my patrons who support the work that I do. Every little bit helps, and every little bit means a lot to me. And you mean a lot to me, regardless of how that shows up. If that's simply listening, I appreciate that very much as well. So wishing you a great full moon, lots of love, and I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.